Ivor, can you explain like how did experts got the pathogenesis of heart disease wrong?
Yeah, it was an unfortunate mixture of things. There was one big problem was a man called Ansel Keys in America, and I think he was a fish physiologist. He wasn't a doctor really or anything, and he just got this obsession that cholesterol correlated with heart attack risk, and it did a little. But he was obsessed with this cholesterol in the blood could cause blockages and get make these pimples occur. And then he did some very, very weak studies looking at different countries and cherry picking. And he said, yeah, the more fat you eat, the more your cholesterol goes up. And the more fat you eat in some countries, the more heart disease. But it was only a correlation, it had no value. But he got a lot of backing. He was very political, very active. He got funding. He did more very poor studies, but he made them look convincing, and he got on the American Heart Association panel, and then he became very influential. And the whole scientific world largely kind of followed this new idea. And unfortunately, it took hold, and all the scientists, the good ones, who said, hold on a minute, this is just a correlation. And hold on a minute, this is an inflammatory disease, and cholesterol's not really the big part of it. They were all sidelined. It got very political in the 70s and 80s in America. And America tends to lead the world. So once America got this bad science wrong, then they shared it all over the world. And unfortunately, insulin and glucose and undiagnosed diabetes, which is the massive elephant in the room in heart disease, it got pushed aside. And it was all about fat and cholesterol. And the last thing I'd say is over the decades, all the academics believed this. They were told this, they were taught this, and they told everyone this and advised them. And industry loved the theory because they could make really junky, low fat foods with cheap, refined grains and flours and vegetable oils, which were now supposed to be healthy, right? So industry loved it. Pharmaceutical industry absolutely loved the theory because they're smart guys and they knew that theory was junk, but they knew that more and more people would get sick with the low fat foods, and then they'd sell more drugs. So it was just unfortunate that everyone benefited in industry, and the academics could never admit they were wrong because then they'd look stupid. So that's why we still have this myth today. Guys, you got to go to BNS Goku Great YouTube channel and subscribe for the best material.